Hello and welcome back to the Friday Dream Series. Today's episode will be a suggestion for incorporating the arts to work with your dream. So in the past sessions, we identified several symbols and actions and did some free writing about after looking them up, what they quote unquote mean in the interpretive approach, and then some free writing about what they mean to us, pulling in some Jungian approach there. So once you've done that, I would like you to pick one symbol that you just really aren't quite solid on yet, and we're going to collage to understand it further. So when I collage, just grab old magazines. You can do it digitally if you want with pictures online. You can pull pictures online and print them, whatever works for you. And what I like to do is just flip through the magazine and just rip out anything that gets me in the gut when I think about the symbol that I'm working with. I'm just going to pull pictures randomly. You will end up with more pictures than you actually use. That's totally normal. And you're just going to pull until you feel like you're done. And then pull them all together and start seeing which ones resonate the most and set aside the ones that don't. And you can use those in another collage some other day. For collage, all you need is a glue stick and a piece of paper and magazines. You don't even need scissors. You can tear everything. But if you want to get fancy, you can do scissors and paints and mixed media and the whole nine. It's up to you. So let's say in my dream, I had a dream about a flower, and the flower was a particular flower that's my favorite, and that's the King Protea. And so I might flip through the magazine and just pull random images. And I ended up pulling, if this were for a dream, this is another collage, but I thought it might be a good example. I ended up pulling lots of different things. I didn't pull any photos of flowers, but you see from torn bits and pieces, I made the flower here, both a smaller one and a larger one. And then I ended up juxtaposing a picture of mountains with snow, but instead I overlaid in front this winding river, and mountains are still from the mountains with snow, but I pulled from another image the green and fertile pine trees. So that's giving me information about this symbol. And then I looked up this symbol and found out that these guys do grow in mountainous regions, and this happened to be a picture from New Zealand, which is near the Australia area, New Zealand, Australia, and I think that's where it was. At any rate, the flowers also grow there. So all of that gives me additional information, and now that I've got this collage, I'm gonna just free write about the river. What does the river have to do with the flower? What is it telling me? Maybe it's talking about feeding myself and blossoming. These guys also blossom in winter, so understanding that I can bloom no matter what the situation is around me. And then that really resonates with me, so that tells me what this symbol means. So doing a collage to get more information. If the information is not immediately apparent to you, what I'd suggest is that you just write down 3 words. Looking at your collage, just write down 3 words and sit with those, and then dream on them again overnight and see what they have to say. So that's your homework. Do a collage and free write from the collage and see what additional information it gives you on your dream as you investigate one of your symbols a little bit further. All right, I will see you next Friday.